I'm not a financial expert in any way, but if someone were to ask my advice how they could stop living paycheck to paycheck and start being more comfortable in their finances, I have four things that I would tell them. And before I talk about these four things, like I said, I am not a financial expert in any way. I'm only telling you what I would tell them if they were to ask me. Number one, I would tell them to start living like a minimalist. Don't become a minimalist, just start living like one. Don't declutter unless there's something that is so obvious that you need to get rid of, but otherwise, keep what you have instead of buying new things. Just use what you already have, use up what you have, wear out what you have. And then when it does come time to rebuy something, only buy what you need. Number two, I would tell them to start living like a frugal person. Most frugal people have a budget, they save, some of them invest, they live conservatively. They are wise with their finances. Number three, I would tell them to lower their standards. There was a guy who told about his mother. She came from a foreign country, and in her country that she came from, their standards were a lot lower than they are here in the United States. And he said that when she came to the United States, she didn't raise her standards like she could have. She continued living like she did when she was in her country, and she only made minimum wage, but she was able to buy a couple of houses because her standards were low. She could do a lot with her money. Number four, I would tell them to live like it was the 70s or the 50s or the 60s. I can't relate to the 50s or the 60s, but I can definitely relate to the 70s. And they had lower standards where I lived anyway. It might have been different where you lived. But I do remember one of my teachers said that she'd be glad when the day came when she had enough pairs of shoes to last all week. Goes to show that teachers wasn't paid much back then. Nowadays, people on minimum wage have shoes for every day of the week. But yes, standards were lower back then. We had less things. And so that's what I would tell them.